Hi, hello. Hi, beautiful beings. Oh my gosh. So I've recognized. See, are we camera ready? I've recognized that when I'm moving through some emotional stuff and I'm trying to help myself through the process, the best way to do it is to talk to myself like I'm teaching. And so I'm going to make a video about it and probably share it. And it'll probably help somebody else out there. So I'm feeling like I'm picking up my phone a lot and I'm checking my notifications and I'm checking to see if I have new followers on YouTube, and I'm checking and I'm checking and I'm checking to see if my life has changed yet, or if suddenly my bank account's full of money. I'm looking for whatever that dopamine validation, you know? And I know you know. I know you know. Because I know I'm not the only one. And so I'm like, okay, what is this pattern? This pattern is looking for validation. And maybe that's not your pattern. Maybe your pattern is looking for company, sympathy, to feel seen, to be heard. I personally, in this moment, am looking for validation. So I'm like, okay, well, why am I outsourcing external validation? That means that I'm not validating myself. Because I'm like, well, okay, if I validate myself, then I don't need to search outside of myself for validation. Boom. Problem solved. Okay, but how do we validate ourselves? How does one feel a need for love, validation, company, sympathy, whatever that is to you or for you? And it first just takes a moment, like sitting with it. So even me sitting here talking about it, saying, I want to be validated. I feel this need in me I need validation. And so I'm like, okay, I'm here. I'm validating you. I'm petting my mala. And okay, part of me that needs validation. What do you need? What do you need? What do you need? What do you need? I don't know why this is helpful. Maybe it's one of those somatic things. What do you need? And apparently this is really helping me right now. This is validating. I don't know why, but ask. You can ask yourself. You can ask that part of you that is in search of something. What do you need? And just let yourself be silent to listen. 99.99% of the time, all it needs is space to exist, to be acknowledged. So this need inside of me just needs to be acknowledged. Oh, you feel invalidated. Oh, you feel a sense of unworthiness. I'm sorry, that must be hard. I'm here for you. And you talk yourself through it. Or you hire an expert like myself and let me do it for you. I can't do it for you, but I can sure help you walk yourself through it. And basically that's what I do with all my clients, is we just hold space for the aspects in ourselves that are feeling lack or feeling unseen or unheard or wounded or unhealed or unloved, unworthy. We just let them exist. And once you acknowledge their existence, they can be free and they can go away and they can be let out of the neural network in your heart where we're holding on to these things, because the neural network in our heart holds on to memories. And it holds on to all kinds of emotionally related stuff because it is the neural network in between the brain and the belly. And the belly is your emotional brain. That's your gut where you feel all the things. This is Randy perspective, so don't quote me on this, but you feel things in here, and you also feel things in here. You think things in here. And then there's a communication system called your nervous system. That's what neurolinguistics mean, is the communication from your brain to your neural network, which connects you to your body. Anyways, we don't have to get too technical here. But if you acknowledge that a feeling inside of you is communicating with your brain, I need to be acknowledged. And then instead of picking up your phone or going to eat food or going to have a drink or running away from it or texting your ex or texting mom or running whatever pattern runs when you're trying to get away from that discomfort of not feeling seen or heard or unloved or unworthy or whatever it is, you can process your emotions and free the sticky, icky stuff that's in there that just wants to be let out. But you will never let it out by trying to get rid of it or avoiding it or masking it or distracting yourself from it or running away from it. They require acknowledgement to be freed. So next time your body is communicating with you through a sense of emotion, through a feeling, even if it's just something so subtle as exhaustion or discomfort, or like being cold. What do we do when we're cold? We go, oh, let's make us warm. So we put blankies on and we feel better, and we wrap ourselves in a scarf and we put a toque on because our bald head is freezing. Okay, you acknowledge and you let it be there, and then you do the things that are going to help you through feeling better. And that requires listening, acknowledgement, and allowing. I don't think my example was very on point, but there's relation in there somewhere. I hope this helps. Love you. Have a blessed day.